How are you, everybody? It's so good that you're here. I'm so glad that we're together again. And not such a cold night as it has been. Anyhow, hope everybody's doing good. Really good to be back with you. I've missed being here last week. And so, hello to Klaus. Hi, Klaus. And anybody else want to say where you're from? I would love to hear where you're from. Ooh, okay. Yeah, we got Maryland, we have Virginia, we have Pennsylvania, and it's so good to see everybody tonight. I'm really glad you're here. And also, big announcement program that I've been telling everybody about. It is here. We are ready to share it with everybody. Um, so I wanted to share that news. The first two modules are done, so you can direct message me if you want to learn more about the program. I'll be happy to talk to you about it. So, um, how's everybody doing tonight? Put a little text in here. Let me know how you're doing. We'll just wait a minute to get some responses. Well, maybe I have a shy group. Ah, here we go. Oh, blessed. Okay, that's awesome. Anyhow, I'm just so glad you guys are here. And one thing in life that I know for all of us is that everybody wants to be acknowledged, no matter where we are in life with whatever we're doing. And something I learned a long, long time ago is that it's hard to move on from one place to another. And hi, New York. Okay. Um, anyhow, it's hard to move from one place to another in life when we don't get acknowledged. And ways of not getting acknowledged are people not saying anything to us, or just not responding back, not reflecting what we're saying. And so that makes it hard to move on. It's really hard in life to move on when we don't get acknowledged. So remember that for yourself. Remember to acknowledge other people. And then as we're working together, I'll be talking to you about how you can get others to acknowledge you, because social anxiety and anxiety is something many people don't understand, even though like 10% of the population has social anxiety. Um, but they don't understand, and they may not know what to say or to do. But I know this. I have 10 things that people with social anxiety, it's their secrets of what they really do want you to know. Feel free to add to them. I have 10 here tonight. We can talk about it a little bit. But one is, they really want you to know it's not just shyness. Okay? It's not just that. It's social anxiety is much more than being shy. It involves an intense fear of being judged, embarrassed, or people having negative evaluation in social situations. So it's not just shyness, it's this fear of judgment that really is crippling. They don't want you to take it personally. Okay, that should be number one, but I have it as down number two. If somebody with social anxiety declines an invitation or seems distant, it's not necessarily a reflection of their feelings towards you. Oftentimes, it's about their internal struggle with anxiety. So they will also want you to know that small talk can really be tough. Okay, engaging in small talk can be very challenging for those with social anxiety. They may fear running out of things to say, or worry about something they say is going to be embarrassing. Okay, so please know that. Another one is performance anxiety. Social situations, social situations can feel like a performance to them. There's pressure. They feel a real pressure to say the right things, act appropriately, and not be judged by others. So that's a real performance issue. Okay. Um, Avoidance is their number one coping mechanism. And so they really, that's a secret, okay? But it's important that as we work together on this, that you be able to say to people, I may tend to be avoiding something, but you can ask me if I'm avoiding, okay? But we'll get to those things in a little bit. Um, but people with social anxiety may often avoid social situations altogether to prevent the discomfort they feel. This can lead to isolation and a sense of loneliness, though, too. So it can feel like a sense of relief in the moment. The pressure's off, you've declined an invitation, but you're back home by yourself, probably in your bedroom, and it's not really what you want ultimately. What you really want is to connect with others. Okay, so another one is overanalyzing social situations. Individuals with social anxiety often replay social situations in their mind, scrutinizing every word and action. They may be hyper aware of perceived mistakes, and when they're talking to you, they may also like daze out for just a second because they're already thinking about what they said and reflecting on it. And as we all know, with social anxiety, there's a real fear of judgment. The fear of being negatively judged is a central aspect and component of social anxiety. It can make seemingly simple tasks like ordering food or making a phone call extremely stressful. Another secret is physical symptoms. Social anxiety can manifest physically, leading to symptoms such as trembling, sweating, blushing, and a racing heart. These symptoms can be just very distressing and can contribute to the desire to avoid social situations. People can sometimes, we call it spotlighting. They feel like they're in the spotlight and people are looking at them and judging them. But people with social anxiety, oftentimes they spotlight their own physical feelings, okay? So if they're sweating or have sweaty palms, they start to just spotlight that. They start to just think about that, and so that makes them even more anxious. Okay. So they also want you to know that positive feedback really matters. Positive reinforcement and encouragement can go a real long way for individuals with social anxiety. Again, recognizing and acknowledging their efforts can help boost their confidence. Absolutely. And they want you to know it's a real mental health condition. They're not making this up. I mean, nobody would make this up. Okay, it really is real. It's a legitimate mental health condition, and we talked in the very first time that we met, 1994. It was declared to be a disorder and not more of a disorder, and then they used to call it a phobia. Some people still call it a phobia, but it really is real. And so it's not just a phase that they're going through or something they can overcome with willpower alone. So they want you to know these things. I am curious if anybody has any thoughts on this. If anybody has, maybe if you're here, you're listening, and you have social anxiety, is there something, a secret that you want people to know? And I wouldn't mention your name, of course, okay? So if there's something that you want people to know about your social anxiety and what you experience, I would love to hear from you. Okay. Here are some coping thoughts that I wanted to share with you. Excuse me. I apologize. I do have some coping thoughts, but that's going to come later. Right now, I have some negative beliefs and misconceptions that hinder people who have social anxiety. One is that they should be able to handle situations easily. And another one is negative perception. People will judge me harshly. Another one is that we must appear confident all the time. And another one is I must be liked by everyone. And people with social anxiety often feel that their anxiety defines them. They forget that there's a lot more to them than anxiety. Okay, absolutely. And they tend to believe that others don't struggle with this because you're in yourself when you have this, and you sometimes don't like to talk about it. You don't want anybody to know about it, and that keeps you from knowing that a lot of people they have this to deal with. So a couple coping thoughts are: I'm stronger than my anxiety. It's okay if I make mistakes. No one is perfect. I am not the center of everyone's attention. I can celebrate my small achievements in social situations. I can remember that I'm not alone in feeling socially anxious. Many people have social anxiety. Will everyone like me? No, but that's okay. I can learn and grow from each social interaction I have. One social interaction, one situation that you perceive is negative will not define you, and you can improve your social skills with time and practice. Okay, so just want to give you guys a second here if you have any questions, any comments. Is there something you want people to know about your social anxiety? Is there like a secret that you've kept that you want people to know? Would love to hear about it. Or you could put it as a post if you want on ESA, Escape Social Anxiety. And I want people to also know that, you know, coming to this talk is not something for everybody. It's just for people who join ESA. So please know that you are here. You're exclusive members. And so you get access to this. And, you know, so I'm happy to bring it to you because you are members, okay? So any lasting questions or anything like that? I'm so blessed that you're here. So happy that you're here. Okay. And one person said they've been battling social anxiety since they were a young boy, and they're still battling it. I'm so pleased that you said something, okay? And, you know, first off, you can always direct message me, okay? And I hope it's getting better. And I'm wondering what you're doing that's to make it better. Anything at all? Well, I'm certainly glad you're with us. I'm glad you could share that. It's real. It really is real, and people really do struggle with this. And it's not something made up. It's not something that people just randomly choose to have. Nobody would choose this. So I commend everyone who's working with themselves, everybody who's really trying to help themselves with this. I look forward to working with you this week on the other posts that are coming out this week and on other topics that are coming out. And I wish everyone a great evening. Okay, good night.